Good morning, welcome to Mucker's Movies. Today we're at St Michael's and All Angels Church in Bawdrip, which is in Somerset. Bit of a wildlife, walking along. Right, hopefully the church is open. It's got quite a big churchyard here. That seemed to be more up-to-date graves here. No tree there, it looks like it's been cut down. It's not a bad little village, it's just off of a very busy road which leads to Glastonbury, Wells Street. But it's just far enough away from the busy road so you don't get all the noise. The church bells are housed in a late medieval bell cage. There are 4 bells. Right, fingers crossed the door will be unlocked. Go in and have a look around. 2 bells are by Roger London of Birkenham, who died in 1448, and 1 each by Thomas Purdue, 1671, and Thomas Bailey, 1745. Well, the church is locked at the moment. We'll have a look around the churchyard and hopefully it'll be open by then. Here we have a Caroline Brake. She died 1903, aged 78. Then we got Emmanuel Brake, died 1890, aged 70. Cecil W. Payne, he died 1972, aged 81. Also Ivy, his wife, she died 1970, aged 70. We have a Cara Savage. She died 1901, aged 64. Also John, died 1921, aged 78, 87. And Claire, she died 1951, aged 81. There are a lot of initials and dates carved on the roof trusses, but none predate 1720. These old doors. Really old hinges on them. The graveyard has been in use since at least the medieval times. In the 1900s, the earliest gravestone then recorded was for Richard Grimstead, who died the 9th of November 1660. We have Thomas Rudd, died 1926, aged 59. We have Emily Rudd. She died 1952, aged 87. John Goad, excuse me, died 1939, aged 77, and his wife Elizabeth. She died 1928, aged 64. Right, it says, this grave stone is deposited as a token of the extreme and affection of the family whom she faithfully and devotedly served up rewards of love. I don't say who it is that side. We've got sacred memory of Anne Ward, I think it is, who ended this life in this parish. She died 1850, aged 61. Sorry, that's all I can make out on that. Got Frederick Russell King, beloved child of Abraham and Anne King, who died the 5th of July 1860, aged 11 months. Sad. Mary Ann King, beloved wife of Abraham King. She fell asleep 1865, aged 50. Then we have Abraham King, Esquire, MD, born at Bawdrip, June the 9th, 1811, died at Bridgewater, September the 16th, 1867. Also Anne, his wife, born the 13th of Jan, 1827, died the 2nd of October, 1901. Here we have William Clifford King, eldest son of Abraham and Mary Ann King, born at Bridgewater, November the 12th, 1838, died at Cadets, January the 19th, 1861. Also Edmund Cornish King, youngest son of the above, born the 21st of June 1840, died July the 7th, 1862. Recently, during some work at the church, a crypt was discovered near the church path entrance to the churchyard. It is believed that this belonged to the Slocums, a prominent family in the Bradeney during the late 19th century, referred to Old Bradeney Farm. We got Martha Taswell. She died 1914, aged 95. Got Francis Fear, the husband of Emily Fear. Died, can't make out, 1912, aged 88. Mary Ann Coes, who died 1911, aged 6 years, I think it is. Also John Coes, Jonas Coes, died 1917, aged 72. We've got John Warren, MA, rector of Bawdrip, who passed to rest on the eve of St. Mark, the 24th of April 1904. And his wife, Margaret, she passed 1914. I can't make this one out. William Way. He was born in 1845 and died 1919. Also Mary, his wife, she died 1924, aged 86. Ernest Thomas Hector died 1942, aged 65. Also his wife Sarah Ann, she died 1961, aged 83. Charles Goodyear died 1943, aged 73. Also his wife Mary, she died 1959, aged 87. We got Elizabeth Baker. She died in 1905, aged 72. John March, died 1948, aged 56. Got Kathleen Ashill. I can't make out, I think it's 1774. Can't make out anymore of that one. We have a Edward Hunt, died 1886, aged 68. Also Elizabeth Webb, wife of the above, died 1858, aged 44. Anne, wife of the above, she died 1886, aged 73. So him and his two wives are all buried together. We have William Gilbert, died 1916, aged 58. His wife, Eileen Gilbert, she died 1921, aged 59. Also Archibald Gilbert, son of the above, he died 1958, aged 65. Now Andrew Smith, he died aged 69 years old. Also Sarah Ann, wife of the above, died 1932, aged 78. John Smith, died 1870, aged 64. Also Anne Smith, she died 1870, aged 23. Mary Cormac died, well, can't see the date she died, the year she died, but she's aged 79. We have Isaac Darch, died 1898, aged 82. Also Mary Ann, wife of the above. She died 1818, I think it is, aged 81. James Darch, died 1850, aged 49. Charlotte Darch, she died, just can't make out when she passed away. Ada Laura, known as Queenie. F&K Brake, died 1916, I think, aged 17 years old. Not sure if I've read this one. I'll read it again anyway. Emmanuel Brake, she died 1890, aged 78, I think it is. Also Caroline Brake, his wife. I think I've read this one anyway. Caroline Brake, his wife. She died 1903, aged 78. Sorry about the noise in the background, but there's a school not far away, and that's all the children you can hear playing in the playground. Can't really read these, but maybe the camera will pick it up better. See if there's anything on the other side. No. Here we have a Miles Joseph, who died 1925, aged 11 months. And we have a Joseph Leslie Wyoma. Can't see when they died. We have a Caroline Wyoma. She died 1924, aged 10 months. So you got a ridge tile missing up there. We'll have to be careful, otherwise the rain will be coming in. Right, let's see if the church is open. Well, we're inside. A little bit dark in here, but let's hope it's not too dark. Nice little font there. Another unusual looking one on 4 legs. The church is 14th century origin. The outstanding feature is its cruciform, aisleless structure with a central tower, believed to be only one of the 7 of its type in the country. So we have in the memory of Benjamin P.J. Greenough, line of Varman, 1914-1918. Here's the rectors, Bawdrip Church. You should be able to read all these yourself. They're all pretty clear. Getting the flowers ready for a wedding on Saturday. save photographs later so you can read these in your own time. Sacred memory of William King, who died 1802, aged 59, and his wife, Joan, she died 1808, aged 63. Then Mary, she died aged 27, 1797. And Betsy Newman, she died 1812, aged 43. These are pretty well worn. Don't know if you'll be able to read them all. This is a nice window here. There is a small Madonna and Child, possibly from the Reredos, and preserved in the chancel wall. Tales, obviously handed down and elaborated over the years, speak of tunnels running from under the church to various houses within the village, and of buried silver treasure, which have never been recovered. The church is mentioned in 1242 as being fled to as a place of sanctuary by Adam Barrett of Cossington. The stone effigy of Simon de Brandy Knight now lies in the non-transept, having been moved there following the renovations in 1864 to 69. He is holding his shield in his left hand, but now this faces into the wall, and probably any decoration has been eroded. Sorry if there's a bit of a rush job today, only there's a lady outside waiting to come in to sort the flowers out for the wedding. This tablet is placed by the rector and churchwardens in memory of Francis Edward Bryant Silby and Francis, his wife, benefactors of this parish, AD 1946. We've got William Henry Farrington Warren, DSO, Commander, Royal Australian Navy. Born 19th of October 1877. Drowned at Brindisi, 13th of April 1918. The above memorial was erected by his brothers and the officers and men of the Australian destroyer flotilla under his command. Thankful memory of James Graham Hepburn Warren, born the 30th of August 1876, died 25th of March 1935. Really nice window there. Well, that's it from inside the church. Sorry it's a bit of a rush job, but the lady's waiting to come in and do the flowers. Let's go outside now. Well, that's it from Bawdrip and looking around the church here. I hope you enjoyed it. Pretty little village. Anyway, I'll see you all again next week. Stay safe and have a good week. So it's goodbye from Mucker Movies. Bye then.